Home improvement contractors can submit one application to finance customers with either good or poor credit. Turns will finance installations or repairs for customers with credit scores down to 550, representing over 75% of U.S. adults. Contractors looking for a second look program only can pair our subprime program with any prime program to get over 40% of declined applications instantly approved. There are no cost or obligations to participate and no volume minimums. We have a 4-step process that makes financing nearly as easy as accepting a credit card. 1. To receive an instant decision, submit an online application or call it into our 24/7 call center. The entire financing process is completely paperless and takes about 3 minutes. 2. If approved, complete your install or repair. 3. Email your post-install customer-signed invoice to contracts@turnsfinancing.com or fax to 678-373-4398. Many contractors simply email a snapshot of the signed invoice from their camera phones when a job is complete. 4. Payment will be electronically deposited into your account within 3 business days. Go to www.turnsfinancing.com and log in using the username and password selected when you enrolled. Select Get Financing from the Home Contractor screen.
This page displays all loan program details, payment charts, payment calculators, and printable consumer financing terms. The most frequently used item on this page will be the subprime payments calculator. Once you open it, you may want to bookmark it so you can always get to it quickly without logging in. When you enter the loan amount and the interest rate for the approved tier, the calculator will show the monthly payment, the total number of payments, and other statistics. If you prefer, you can also print this specific web page and carry it with the monthly payment chart as a field reference tool. At the bottom of this page is a link to the summary of credit terms. You should always be prepared to share these with your customers online or in printed form. If you open the link from any mobile device, you can simply email or text this document to your customer from your settings menu, generally located at the bottom of your screen. If you scroll back to the top of the page, you can select the green Get Financing button to start a new loan application.
The abbreviated loan application takes about 3 minutes to complete. There are a few important things to remember. 1. Avoid the use of commas and dashes in names and addresses and ensure the zip code accurately matches the street address or the system will error. 2. We do not offer joint applications, so use the spouse with the better credit. Both incomes should be combined, along with all sources of income when calculating gross annual household income. 3. You can submit separate applications for both spouses, and if both are approved, you can then combine the credit offers to finance a larger purchase. If the loan is approved, the max loan offer will be displayed along with the loan tier and contractor points. Contractor points is the percent that will be discounted from the contractor's final payment. You will not know the loan tier until it is displayed on the approval screen. Tier Prime, Tier 1, and Tier 2 customers will be offered either a 12 or 6-month deferred interest option, which allows them to pay back their loans without paying any interest. Contractors should be sure to select the deferred interest option if the customer wants it. Otherwise, a fixed-rate program will be offered by default. Some contractors print and carry the 2-page summary of credit terms to share or leave at the customer, while others click the link to display them on screen for the customer to review. The financed amount requested is entered on the bottom half of the page, or you can leave it at the max loan offered if the final amount of the job is unknown. When you change the amount, the monthly payment and the number of payments displayed will adjust accordingly. Select the Accept Loan button and start the installation within 21 days. Accepting the loan holds funds for 21 days and does not commit the customer to anything. The loan offer will simply expire after 21 days if there is no work done and no invoice submitted to Turns. Never install without first accepting the loan or after the 21-day expiration date. Email Turns Financing at contracts@turnsfinancing.com if you have any questions regarding an approval over 21 days old, or if you need to top some of the unused portion of a line of credit at a later time. The post-completion customer-signed invoice submitted for funding officially starts any loan, and the information on the invoice establishes the final loan amount. If the loan amount changes after acceptance, it's okay, as we will always recognize this when the final invoice is submitted. A loan application summary page with all preliminary loan details will display when the loan is accepted. Contractors will instantly receive a notification email with each approval. This email notification reminds you of the loan details and specific next steps required to close financing and to receive payment. Notification emails will be sent to the enrollment email on file. Once the installation is complete, fax or email your customer signed invoice to Turns. Remember that the name on the invoice must match the name of the approved borrower. We cannot fund if the names do not match. Best practice is to write the specific amount financed, the number of payments, and whether it is fixed rate or deferred interest on the invoice so that both the customer and the Turns are clear. This is the last chance to change the financing information before the loan is finalized. A funding report will be emailed to acknowledge receipt of the signed invoice and to inform you that payment will be deposited into your account within 3 business days. After funding, there is no contractor recourse, and any customer questions should be referred to the customer care number shown on the funding report. If decisions come back as declined, there is no further action required, and the customer will receive an explanation letter in the mail.
We have multiple ways to submit a new consumer application, but the easiest way by far is to use the Smart Link we provide to each contractor. Once you open the Smart Link, you can add it to the home screen of any mobile device for one-click, no login access to the integrated Prime-Subprime credit application. You can also instantly add financing to any web page by simply hyperlinking any button or link to your Smart Link. Your web page developer can do this in just a few minutes. You or your customer can open and complete the abbreviated 7-field credit application in less than 2 minutes and receive an instant credit decision. If you open the Smart Link from any mobile device, you can actually email or text the link to a customer from your settings menu so they can self-complete and submit the credit application. Once submitted, the screen will display a green check mark indicating success and a link to click to see the loan decision. Approved applications will display the max credit line, the very important loan tier, as well as both applicant and contractor information. We also include a reference chart to review financing terms and monthly payments. Both you and the customer will be emailed the loan results, so you don't have to be with the customer to know if they were approved, which will be the case if they complete the loan application from your website or if you emailed or texted them the link. If your customer is approved as subprime, close the loan by getting a verbal OK and install. If your customer is approved as prime, either close the loan with a verbal OK or utilize your own preferred prime options if you can get better terms. Approvals are good for 21 days. Simply reply to the original email approval after day 20 to ask for an extension if needed. To add your SmartLink app icon to your mobile device home screen, open the link to display the application and select Settings. Then select Add to Home Screen. Finally, name your new icon and you are ready to go without ever needing to log in again. Thanks, and as always, we appreciate your business.